Here's a fun, free, interpersonal speaking activity that requires almost zero prep and that you can do with any level of world language students to get them speaking in the target language. The activity is called Describe and Draw. All you need is a handout for students with 4 blank tables, and then before you start, you, the teacher, need to draw a few items on and around one of the tables that you can describe to your students. So I'm going to describe this drawing to my students in the target language. I'll say something like, on top of my table, I have 2 green apples. There is a yellow notebook on my table. On the table, there is cheese and a purple calculator. Under the table, an angry crocodile is biting a small girl, and the sun is shining above the table. So I'll recite that or describe it to my students in the target language. I'll repeat it several times and go slowly so that the kids can draw on their table what they hear me describing. And when we've finished, I'll walk around, I'll show my students my drawings, and we can compare. Theirs should be pretty similar to mine. So that's step 1. Then students do this with partners. So each student will describe or draw their own table. They'll design objects on their own table that they can describe in the target language. Now, students should stick with objects that they don't have to look up in the dictionary, because when they describe it, we want their partner to understand them. So they're going to have to keep it simple and to the content that you've discussed in class. But I'll give kids guidelines, like I want to hear I want at least 6 objects on the table, and there should be at least 3 adjectives like color or personality or number, whatever you want the kids to include. They draw it on table 2. Then students pair up. And the first student will describe table 2 while they're looking at it in the target language to their partner, and their partner will try to replicate the drawing on table 3. And then students switch roles. And so at the end of that, they can compare, and my table 3 should look like my partner's table 2. And then have students find a new partner and repeat one more time. And this time they're going to draw what their partner describes on table 4. They're still going to be describing their own table 2 to their partner while the partner draws on table 4. So this activity takes about 20 or 30 minutes. At the end of it, students have listened and responded to prompts 3 times, to the teacher's prompts and then 2 of their partner. And then they've also verbally described their own drawing twice. And their partners have drawn it on table 3 and table 4. So this handout is available for free on my Teachers Pay Teachers store. Click in the link below and subscribe to my channel for more great tips for world language instruction and for teachers wanting to improve their professional practice.